Hey friends, welcome to Andy's Audio Crap, where we talk about audio gear in all of its glory. Today we're going to be talking about Soundstage and how to determine whether or not you're actually, whether you do you have Soundstage? That's what we're getting to. Let's roll in. This video's sponsor is Andy's Audio Crap on eBay, where you'll find used parts, new old stock, kits, and occasionally gear. Thanks for your support. First, we have to define the absence of soundstage. It's downstage. Soundstage. This would be it right here. I have a very narrow system. I know you can't see it much, but there's a set of KLH Model 6s on the floor, facing forward, no up tilt, no in tilt, toe in, whatever you want to call it. And, just kind of a, cassette deck. I mean, come on now. It's like no depth right there. Not really. It depends on whether or not you have a good cassette. Anyways, this is really not giving the speakers the space. There's no depth, breadth. There's no way that it could have, even really good harmonics. Anyways, so there's no depth to this. I'll describe it a little more. This is an illustration we're going to use throughout this video. It is basically a room, a couple of speakers with a person, like a listening area you'll see there at the bottom. And this is analog with absent soundstage. It's going to feel like a wall of sound. You'll still have left and right channel, and it'll distinctly sound like things are coming from the left and the right, but it won't surround you. The system's not using its environment to make it feel like you're immersed in the music. Now this is the polar opposite. You have a really good stereo. This is a Heathkit AA100 that's been really super dialed in. And then this is a Blue Node. And then I have Advent, original large Advent sitting behind me, and they're spaced out at ear level. So my ear level, you see, ear level. And they are towed in just a tad, and they're about 10, maybe 12 feet apart, center to center. And the listening area is centered behind, and the wall is right behind the couch. Just kind of a perfect listening area. There's no wall on that side, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't seem to care. There is wall on this side, but everything seems to jive with this setup. It sounds really super good. This is Soundstage. It is immersive. You will feel the separation of the left and the right coming in and around you, and even going so far as to use the back wall to feel like there's stuff happening over your shoulders. There's going to be a separation. You'll see my vampire things in there. There's going to be a solid separation between center stage, left and right. This first song is absolutely wonderful when it comes to presenting depth. How deep can your system make something appear to be? And just give it a listen. I'll describe what you're supposed to hear, and you'll see the image, and it'll all be wonderful. Just, break away and give this song a listen. Bubbles does a really good job of showing you how that sound can come in and around you. The little clicks and ticks and the balls and I think there's ping pong balls in there, the marbles dropping and all that stuff, they should be rolling. I mean, you should feel like you're having stuff dropped all around you and rolling all around you. All right, next up is Hotel California by the Eagles. Why did I have to look at that? I should know that. Anyways, here you go. Hotel California does a wonderful job of making it feel like you're in a little outdoor theater music area at a hotel. And the music is echoing off of all of the walls, and it's just like drawing you in. You're part of the environment. And it's really just a wonderful song if you have good depth in your system. It sounds good without depth too. Rocket Man is up next, and you should feel blasted. Like the sound should come in and start to come around you as you're being blasted into space. That's the whole idea of this song. If you don't feel like you're being sucked in and Elton is just like right there and you're being brought in closer, yeah, you're missing half of that song. Rocket Man is one of those songs that it does use all of the surfaces in the room. The lead vocal comes in and is presented in front of everything that's going on. So you should feel a distinct depth difference between Elton John and all of the music. And then as the music grows, he becomes part of it. It almost sounds like he should be like coming from the center and all of the music all the way around you. Okay, Welcome to the Machine is like another one of those songs where it's like as the music continues, as the song continues, you're becoming part of the machine. The whole idea is that it grows around you. Yeah, there's a lot of left and right happening in the beginning, but as the song continues, you should become like it, and most people aren't aware of it, but if you really listen for it, you're sucked in, and more starts to happen around you and coming to behind you on a good system. This one has 2 stages. At the beginning of the song, everything is kind of equally dispersed all around, but then as the song grows, you'll see my arrows in my illustration here is coming in further and further and further as that song grows, and there's like a bounce mid-song that's just like bam, it comes in. But you should hear machine sounds like coming off of your left and right shoulders. Just listen for it. Close your eyes and listen for it. Bohemian Rhapsody is next, and that song is absolutely to die for, multi-dimensional, and the space that happens between the voices and the instrumentals should be like really distinct. Like it should be like they're happening on separate stages. There should be 3 stages in this song, very distinct stages, and that's about it. That's really all I have to say about this one. Bohemian Rhapsody is really, really good on just about any system. It can be like wall of sound system. This song still sounds pretty good. It still has pretty good image in that. There's, the subtleties can be ignored and you're still getting the full dose of Queen. The good system, though, will it is like, it almost is 3 stage. Like I said, 3 stages, and there's stuff going on behind you. If you're listening for it and you have a good sound system, with good treatments on the wall, good everything. This song happens all around you. And I would challenge you, go to a good showroom where some really premium audio is set up and listen to this song. You will be amazed at how much stuff is happening to your left, right, behind you. In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins is like, when this is one of 2 songs that I'll usually use, like it's my absolute go-to. I must listen to it on your system if I'm auditioning your system. It's really like Phil's voice should be here, right? And the instrumentals should be here. And it should feel like I have like I'm immersed in sound, like absolute immersion. Anyways, you get the point. Should be deep as hell, and it should just feel like sound is all around. I should not sense where those speakers are. In a good system, you'll barely be able to tell where the speakers are on that song. All right, on this song, if you are off of the speakers by about 12 feet, off the back wall by about, 4 to 8 feet, got to have a pretty big room. And there's good sound treatment, there's good echo where it should be. Oh man, does this sound incredible. Like, this song will next level your perception of what a good sound system should be. All right, here's a bonus song, Duran Duran, Come Undone, Come Undone, Duran Duran. The beginning of that song, the lead in, it should be, if you close your eyes, you should be able to hear the dancing images of water on like a pool, a really clean pool. You know how you can see the images dancing at the bottom of a pool? That sound should sound like that, and it should be happening all around you. You should not be able to tell what direction that is coming from. That's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a wonderful day. I hope you find a way to set your system up in such a way that it does what we're talking about here. Or you can find a system that does it. If not, you're missing half of the show.